Hey everyone, Concept Creations here, and today I am going to be showing you some of these Sonic CD Badniks that I've created. So these are the Badniks that exclusively appear in Sonic the Hedgehog CD, and let's go over some of them. Starting off, we have Gah. It's literally called Gah, and it like hangs up on like walls and ceilings, flies down and drops some like sparkle particles. That's all this thing really does. It appears in Collision Chaos Zone, and it's probably one of the first Badnik plushies I've ever made. Next up, we have Dango, and its variant. So this is an enemy that appears in Stardust Speedway Zone that like rolls around and like kind of like a hedgehog. There's another variant that appears in Metallic Badnik Zone called, and this one's orange. So this one also kind of does the same thing, but also it appears in the second act of the game. So together, Stardust Speedway Badnik is. So this is Cabasira. This is another Badnik from Stardust Speedway, and it's kind of like those, and it kind of like it's like those splitter enemies. It utilizes some like hologram thing that shoots it down. That shoots. So this is Cabasira in all its glory. So next up we have Cannabon. This is Cannabon. This is the thing that like circles around. So this is Cannabon in all of its glory. It's another enemy from Stardust Speedway. I have all the Badniks from Stardust Speedway. So next up we have Pataru. This is Pataru, the last enemy and the most well-known enemy from Sonic CD. With its design, the light bulb, and the two things, and the little two things, and it has this little kind of face. So this is what the line of Stardust Speedway Badniks would look like, all in one. These are the Badniks that appear in Stardust Speedway Zone. Next, we have some of the Badniks that appear in Wacky Workbench Zone, starting with Batapon, or Batapion. So this is a robot grasshopper that like bounces. So yeah, here's Batapon, the guy. Next up, we have Hobby. This is Hobby. This is a flying enemy that shoots it's kind of like a buzz bomber where it like shoots the thing down, the little projectile. It appears later in Metallic Madness Zone swinging out a wrecking ball, so this one is the least known variant of Hobby. Last but not least, we have Minamusi. This is kind of like a thing that like drops down and it like showcases the spikes from these two holes. So these two holes right here, the spikes come out of here. So it drops down, like spikes 3 times and comes back up. So these are the Badniks that I have for Wacky Workbench Zone. So next we have Katabata, a Badnik that appears in Palm Tree Panic Zone. With its like here's Katabata. So this is like this is one of the more bigger Badniks that I've made unintentionally. Like I didn't even necessarily need it for this size to be that big, but oh well, what you can do. So this is Katabata. It has the little details, the antennas, the eyes, and the wings being and the position of those wings being a lot more game accurate to what it looks like in the main game. So this is Katabata. And last but not least, I also have some Badniks from the scrapped level R2, which is also known as Devious Depths. So this is Antlion. is the thing. This is the Badnik that like pops out from the ground and chomps. There is another variant called the R8 Antlion. This one is supposed to originate in Metallic Madness Zone, kind of like Django. And it kind of does like, both of these do the same thing, but they're reskinned just to fit different color palettes because each of these appear in different stages. So this one is a little bit more detailed. This one's a little bit more detailed with the little roll reels, the spiky chomps, or the claws. Yeah, these are the aliens. And then last but not least, we have Burrowbot. So this is probably like the biggest plushie that I've probably ever done to this day. It's like very, very detailed and in every way, shape, and possible, because I want to get all the Badniks for Sonic CD. So this is the best that I could do. So this is Burrowbot in all of its glory. And that wraps up today's showcase. If you want to purchase any of these plushies, the link to my Etsy page is in the description below at Concept Creations US. And anyways, like and subscribe, and bye.